Hey again, welcome or welcome back if you've been here before. If you have been, we appreciate having you back. We are in the kitchen today. We are not out at the grill. Weather's not playing along with us today. So we are going to do some sticky sweet salmon bites. Gonna make them barbecue, even though we're doing them in the house. Add a bit of flavor to them. Stick around and I'll show you how we do them. Okay, going to start out by making our marinade, or our glaze, I guess is probably a better word for it. I'm going to start out with a bit of honey barbecue sauce. Now this stuff's pretty easy to pick up wherever you are. If you can't get honey barbecue sauce though, get some barbecue sauce and add a bit of extra honey. There you go. We are then going to add some honey. We are then going to put a little bit of brown sugar. Now, it's already pretty sweet because we've got honey barbecue and honey. The brown sugar that's going in this is more about helping our caramelization, so you don't need a lot of it. You just need to get it to actually come out of the can. There we go. I'm then going to throw some red chili and garlic in here. Good bit of that, obviously to flavor, but don't throw the whole thing in there. Not the first time I've tried to do that though. And some soy sauce. Finish off that bottom. Right, stir all of that up into our glaze. There you go. Quick, simple, and easy. And I'm going to clear this stuff down, grab our salmon, and I'm going to go ahead and heat the oven up while I get the fish out. Okay, I've got a couple bits of salmon here. I'm going to go ahead and, for this purpose, take the skin off. Don't worry, that won't go to waste. I've got a couple lovely doggies that will be very happy with that skin, and it's quite good for them as well. I'm then going to take these bits of salmon and, looking at them, I might actually cut that fillet again for our cubes. There. And then I'm going to cut it into cubes. Go. Right, I'm going to go ahead and clean up my hands, and then I will get those into our sauce. And basically to do that, I'm just going to do that right there. Oops. Go. I'm going to go ahead and toss those around in there. Make sure that you get them nicely coated. You don't want any bare spots. There we go. Next, I've already got my oven heating up. I'm also going to heat up my cast iron skillet on my stovetop, and we'll head on from there. I'll be right back. Oh. And Millie. There we go. Happy dogs. Huh? Happy dogs. There we go. Alright, we've got our pan nice and hot. And now we're going to go ahead and sear off these bits of salmon. There we go. I'm all in. We want to move these around a bit. We want to make sure they don't stick. And they're not going to take long for what we need. And we're going to go ahead and start flipping them. Alright, we've got them all flipped. We're going to give them another 30 seconds, not long. Now then, while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and show you, I've got a foil tray at the ready. Again, making sure these don't stick. The smell coming off of these already is gorgeous. I wish you could smell this. And from there, we're going to go ahead and grab our bites, move our pan down, pour these onto here. We're going to pour the rest of that sauce just over the top of them. And that's going to go into a hot oven for about 5 to 8 more minutes. I'll show you when they get out. Alright, I've ended up giving about 15 minutes, so a bit longer than I initially quoted, but they're ready to come out now. I'm going to get them out of the oven, and I'm going to show you how I would recommend serving them. 1 minute. Alright, so there we have them. And what I would recommend is scoop them out of here into a dish. Obviously, the size of the dish is going to depend on how many of them you've made. I've made a pretty small batch because it's just me having them at the moment. But I would recommend these things as an amazing kind of party food, actually. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So, what I would do then is grab a few of these black nigella, these are either nigella or sesame seeds. Throw them on the top. That's going to give us a little extra crunch. And then, if you're having these for a party, throw some toothpicks in them, and people can walk by the dish and grab them as they like. Now, I'm not going to toothpick all of them for the minute, but you get the idea. There we go. Sweet barbecue salmon bites. Now, I'm not having a party. I'm just going to have some salmon bites. So, give you a good close-up of them there. Lovely sticky glaze on them. Smoky from the barbecue sauce and the oven, even though we haven't actually applied any smoke to them. Sweet, just gorgeous. And then those seeds, like I said, that adds that little bit of crunch, that little bit of kind of mouth interest. I'm going to keep eating these. I encourage you guys to make some and eat them as well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.